Pianoforall review. Does Pianoforall guide by Robin Hall help you learn piano even if you don't know anything about playing keyboards, or it's just a scam? Pianoforall is very bold in their statements. They claim that anyone can learn piano or keyboard. With 300,000 students and outstanding reviews, I knew I had to give Pianoforall a try. Robin Hall's approach to teaching piano intrigued me, and I wanted to know if it's truly possible to start playing after a few days of following this course. So, watch this video till the very end to know everything about Pianoforall. Why should you trust this Pianoforall review? Hi, my name is Maria. I'm the founder of Reviews for Life channel. I feel shy to speak in the camera. So, I use these awesome clips to create this unbiased review, which will help you to choose the right product and invest your hard-earned money in the right product. Because I understand how hard it is to find credible reviews online. It's important to know what you're watching is genuine, especially if it's something you're considering paying for. That's why I only recommend or give my opinion on products that I've personally tried and tested. I was interested in checking out Pianoforall because in the past I've tried learning piano by joining so many courses, but nothing worked for me. So, I thought to give Pianoforall a try. But before moving ahead, if you want to get Pianoforall program at a limited time discounted price, do check out the discount link in description below this video. First, let's know, what is Pianoforall? The hype surrounding this piano learning program is greater now than it has ever been, and that makes this an excellent time to take a closer look and see what all the fuss is about. Developed by professional pianist Robin Hall, the Pianoforall course was first introduced in 2006. It received a major update and modernization in 2013, and again in 2020. During those 15 years, Pianoforall has been sold to hundreds of thousands of students throughout the world. The COVID-19 pandemic has led to somewhat of a renaissance for Pianoforall. As many communities were in lockdown in 2020, and even 2021, more people than ever were turning to the internet to socialize, play games and even pick up a new skill, such as learning to play the piano. Pianoforall sales are on fire. The hype surrounding this piano learning program is greater now than it has ever been, and that makes this an excellent time to take a closer look and see what all the fuss is about. Who is behind the Pianoforall? Before buying any program, it's very important to know about the experience of the creator in the specific field. Pianoforall is created by Robin Hall. He is an artist and perhaps best known as a cartoonist. He is also a pianist and initially made his career selling his artwork and music often on a contract basis. How does Pianoforall course work? Pianoforall is a course designed to teach you the basics of playing the piano. You can apply these core skills to play many genres, including jazz, pop, rock, blues, and more. The pace of the course and self-directed learning is best for adults and motivated teens. The program uses bite-sized lessons. All you have to do is commit 20 to 30 minutes of your time each day, and you'll keep progressing at a fast pace. The course uses a mix of ebooks, videos, audio lessons, and exercises. There are a total of 9 ebooks with a logical progression. We'll discuss these books in more detail later in our Pianoforall review. The purpose of these ebooks is to lay out a strong foundation. You can build on this foundation and keep learning once you complete the course. There are over 500 tunes and exercises. These activities allow you to hear tunes that illustrate the concepts you're reading about, and they will help you get some daily practice. The 200 videos show you things like hand placement on a keyboard, and you can play along with the videos. The videos are an interesting feature of the course. Robin Hall recorded these videos, and you can see an experienced piano player demonstrate important concepts and play through rhythms, chords, and melodies. What will you discover inside the Pianoforall? The core of the Pianoforall curriculum is 9 ebooks that contain a combined 600 pages. Each book presents a course with a theme, such as jazz, and the books are set up so that you progress through them sequentially. Each book builds on the skills that you acquired during the previous course. The program also includes more than 200 video lessons, and these instructional videos are presented in line within the ebooks. This approach allows Hall to present a concept from multiple perspectives, and it lets you hear and see the music that the course wants you to mimic at that particular stage. In addition, Pianoforall provides more than 500 audio tunes and exercises. These exercises are particularly helpful for auditory learners and reinforce what the course has just taught you. With each exercise, you can spend as much or as little time as you need until you have grasped the concept. There are 9 core ebooks and 1 bonus as well. Book number 1, Party Time, Rhythm Style Piano. The goal for the first 4 books is to build a solid foundation. The first book assumes nothing and teaches the basics about the piano or keyboard that you will need to know as you move forward. This includes ensuring that you understand what chords and rhythms are. After introducing you to notes, the program has you playing 3-note chords. A theme throughout this book is that it is more important to play and hear your music than to understand the underlying theory. It does, however, introduce you to some of that theory, including rhythm notation. A notable difference between Pianoforall and other piano guides is that it does not spend much time with rhythm exercises and naming notes. It aims to provide you the basics you need to play and then moves you along quickly. It then spends the rest of the time presenting you with rhythms from popular music that you probably know well or have at least heard and helping you to recreate them. Book number 2, Blues and Rock and Roll. By the conclusion of the first book, you will have learned 10 rhythms and 11 basic chords, will have learned to play the amazing broken chord Ballad, an iconic piano teaching tool, and will be able to play the chords and rhythms of a handful of popular songs that just about everybody knows. The second book builds on that knowledge by teaching you blues rhythms. The blues emphasize a lot of left-hand rhythms, and a core goal of this book is to instill in you the habit of practicing your left-hand rhythms until you can play them without thinking about them. The right-hand rhythms will come easier. This book is shorter than the first, but by the end, you will know how to play 5 iconic blues rhythms. You will also be able to play 12-bar blues, which is prominent in popular music, in any key. Book number 3, Chord Magic. Book 3 is the most technical thus far, and the aim here is to teach you the chords and inversions for each key. This is somewhat of an information dump, albeit a necessary one. It does provide some mnemonic devices that piano teachers have been using for centuries to help their students. The third book then provides you with practice progressions to help reinforce what you just learned. It also introduces you the circle of fifths, also called the cycle of fifths, and the circle/cycle of fourths. This provides an essential understanding of the structure of music and the relationship between keys. Book number 4, Advanced Chords Made Easy. Advanced chords can seem difficult, and the goal here is to provide you perspectives that make them seem much simpler. It starts with the technique Hall calls a magic formula, and it helps you to play chords from the chord symbols found in songbooks. It will introduce you to a piece inspired by Barry Manilow before challenging you to create your own composition based on the same inspiration. From there, the course progresses to clustered chords and diminished chords, and it contains numerous practice progressions in order to help you get them down. Once you have them, it teaches you about the style of the Beatles and provides you a list of Beatles songs that you now have the skills to play. Book number 5, Ballad Style. The fifth book is rather engaging. It teaches you to play ballad-style music through a step-by-step technique to create your own composition. The focus here is on teaching you to improvise and, perhaps more importantly, demonstrating to you that already possess the creativity to do that right now. With that under your belt, the book transitions back to ballads known the world over, such as Auld Lang Syne, and it actually provides you sheet music for about 5 such songs. By the end of the course, you will finally have some full solo piano pieces that you can play, including well-known Christmas carols. Book number 6, All That Jazz and Blues. This is perhaps one of the more challenging legs of the course, but also quite educational. It teaches you blues scale and chords and other nuances associated with the blues. The program then progresses to jazz, which can be complex, but that complexity is mostly avoided through this particular approach. Through the lessons, the student learns to play jazz in 4 different keys, and there are numerous progressions here that are fun and engaging. Book 6 also provides numerous tips for improvisation and encourages you to improvise as you learn. As this course concludes, it teaches you about quartal harmony and provides the student a rather in-depth understanding of 7th chords. Book number 7, Advanced Blues and Fake Stride. Book 7 is fun because it returns to Book 2 and continues from there. You may have forgotten about what you learned back then, but this book reinforces it and shows you how far you have actually come. It also incorporates the advanced chord knowledge that you have recently acquired. You also learn about slides, tremolo, and other blues devices. The program then continues on to stride piano, both real and fake, which are differentiated by how far your hand travels. This all culminates in the student playing the entertainer, which is widely considered one of the more difficult jazz arrangements. Book number 8, Taming the Classics. This is the first point in the curriculum that you actually focus on sheet music, and it begins with a recap of what you have already learned earlier in the course about musical notation. It also provides strategies and tips on how to practice with sheet music in order to get better with it. Book 8 may be one of the more polarizing aspects of Pianoforall, because it does not teach you to read sheet music in a traditional manner. It prefers what is essentially a shorthand technique that has you cueing in on chords and motifs that are familiar to you and spotting flat and sharp notes. The course then progresses into full classic piano pieces from many big names, including Beethoven. It also provides all the material you need to continue practicing, reading sheet music, pedaling, tone, and so forth, and it lets the student decide how much time he or she wants to spend on these particular skills. Book number 9, Speed Learning. This final book teaches you about arpeggios, scales, and triads. In a traditional online piano course, these would be among the first things you learn. Here, they are among the last, and it is an interesting approach to make you aware of these basics after you have already developed so many different piano skills. The name of the book references the fact that you will want to integrate these techniques into your regular practice in order to refine your skills. It contains mnemonics that you can use just starting out and provides numerous practice routines that it recommends you learn by rote. Once you do, you will have deep understanding of melodic patterns, key signatures, 7th chords, triads, and so forth. Bonus book, The Practice of Mindfulness. This bonus book is not about playing piano in particular, but about creativity in general. It discusses how you can take what makes you and integrate it into your music and the other aspects of your life. Is this Pianoforall course by Robin Hall right for you? A common question we encountered online among people considering the Pianoforall teaching course is whether or not the program was right for them as an individual. If you are a complete beginner, then the answer to that question is yes. The course is amazing and fun and absolutely effective. If you are an intermediate, then the answer is again yes. How long does Pianoforall take? This question is asked a lot and is difficult to answer. Consider that the average piano student needs about 6 months to achieve an intermediate skill level. Some Pianoforall reviews have referred to the program as a 30-hour course. Others suggest that it requires about 22-hour sessions, which would mean 80 days, if you spend about 30 minutes a day. But all of this really depends. Our student for the purposes of this review completed the curriculum over a period of 9 weeks and became quite skillful. However, that person was practicing 2 hours a day, and often 6 days a week, and no less than 5. It is important to stress that Piano for All is not a magic formula. But if you put the work in, you will almost certainly become an intermediate student in under 6 months. Disadvantages of Piano for All. 1. Piano for All is not available everywhere. It is only available in the official website, and you can find the official website link below this video. 2. If you skip any instruction in Piano for All, then you will not be able to learn piano properly. You should have to patiently follow the given lessons to become good piano player. Piano for All customer reviews and complaints. The Piano for All reviews are overwhelmingly positive, and this was true in 2006, after the revision in 2013, and after the second revision in 2020. The Piano for All results are undeniable. Thousands of people who have put the work in have learned to play the piano well using this program. We could not find a dissatisfied student among people who were actually new to piano and eager to learn. And this proves that the Piano for All works for almost everyone. Based on hundreds of reviews, Piano for All has 5-star rating. My final verdict on Piano for All program. I must say I think it's perfect for anyone who wants to learn piano. It's designed to work well for beginners learning piano and get them to learn quickly in their own time. It's a comprehensive amount of information, videos and audio lessons that offer unbeatable value, in my opinion. The program also comes with 60 days, 100% money-back guarantee. So, in case you are not satisfied, you can just have a full refund of every penny invested in it. So, the Piano for All appear to be a completely risk-free option. So what are you waiting for? Click the link in description of this video to buy Piano for All at a limited time discounted price. Thanks for watching this video. Have a good day.